What are y'all doing here? It's not Tuesday. Happy Monday, everyone. Thank you for accommodating our new schedule and coming on over on Monday night. I think it's a good way to finish off a Monday, because who likes Mondays? Not the working people, I think. Doesn't matter how good your job is. Mondays, But Monday night is here now, and welcome everyone. Make sure you follow us on Facebook and Instagram. TikTok has been slow, but keep checking for new TikToks. I keep telling Jillian we need to make another TikTok. So follow us on those things. Welcome in everyone as everyone starts to file in. And yeah, we're here. I figured, well, first I'll say, did I say this already? I hope everybody had a good Monday. Monday's in the books, and we'll close it out with a little bit of game night. The reason why we moved game night is because tomorrow we're kicking off our additional new night in on our channel from the parks. We'll be live from Magic Kingdom tomorrow. Yay. And I think this is tentative. I could move it a little bit, adjust the start time based on when I do finish work, but hoping to leave for the park around 4:30-ish. So should definitely be a 6 o'clock start. It could be a little bit earlier, but at least a 3-hour live stream on a weeknight, Tuesday nights, living in Diz. We want people to know that when it's Tuesday night and you want to watch some Disney live, you know where to go. And that's what we're going to start to try to establish, tomorrow. So our consistent nights will be Tuesdays live from the parks and Saturdays live from the parks. I think Friday will be a wild card. If I feel like I want to go out and do something, we will, but we won't do every Friday. But I would say more Fridays than not. Yeah, we do have dinner with a friend on Friday from Disney Springs, and that dinner will probably end around 9-ish. So we might go live. We'll probably go live for a short time, just to hang out at Disney Springs with you guys for a bit. I don't know if it'll just be me and Jill, or if Tammy and Jacob will join us as well. But that's kind of the upcoming schedule. That is the upcoming schedule for the channel. Welcome in everyone as you come on in and join our lovely Diz family. One thing that I didn't get to yet, which I will get to this week, is I want to take the next count. See who has reached their milestones for LID Club members. And once we have those, I will let you guys know whose addresses I need so that I can send you out the appropriate milestone gifts for being an LID Club member. And if you're interested in being an LID Club member or just don't know what that is, you can go right to the top of the chat. It should be pinned there. And you can click on the link and find out what it is like. Just for one example, for $1.99 a month supporting the channel, you get your name in green. You get the Mickey Badge of Honor, which we like to call the Mickey Britches. And that all shows that you are an LID Club member, and it also highlights your name. So it's a little bit easier to see in chat. We try to pay attention to everybody, but it does catch the eye a little bit more. So if you want to be seen a little bit more, it just might help a little bit. And also you unlock these great emojis, orange birds, Baby Yoda, and things like our faces, and we do seasonal ones, which I have to update. And it's a lot of fun. $1.99. Less than a cup of coffee. Depends where you get that from, but Let's welcome in Disney Fans 247 Canada, Kristen Marconi, Joseph Oblick, Beyond Brandon, Joy Loner, BDF, Craig's Robotics, watching on the 85-inch. And he watches us on the 85-inch in the workshop with his entire crew. How cool is that? So when you show your big baby blues up close, they're 85 inches. She says, sorry for that. Sarah Binkowitz, Nathan, Rita, what's up? Curtis family. Sunshine is in the house. Let's see who else is here. Olivia Mealy. Hi, Amelia. Hello, Olivia. Dakota Vasquez, Richard Scott, Lynn Henneborn, Dylan Hames, Phyllis Williams. Hello, Phyllis. Darlene Sorcy, who will be here soon with Dominica. Maximiliano is here checking in. Robert Davis, always so kind to say hello to the mods. Stephanie Keel, Okapi. Glenn Riggler is here. Hello, Glenn. Alexa Siri is here. Chomps56 is in the house. He goes, what do I get for $99 a month? You get lots of personal calls from me. You get exclusive photos of what Tammy looks like when she rolls out of bed. Oh, no. For $99 a month. So who wants to sign up for that? Trust me, she looks as beautiful rolling out of bed as she does when she's all done up. Ted N is in the house. Pamela V is here. Another fine friend from the Northeast coast. Let me see. I don't want to miss anybody. Jania is here. Clara Murphy, Andrew Ford, Dominica. Hello, Dominica. Jillian is awaiting your arrival. She cannot wait till you get here. Mel 97, JD Bridge, Kirsty Jane, another fine addition to our UK chapter. We really, really do value you, Kirsty. You are awesome. You were so great on Saturday in the chat. You were there from start to finish. And just, I need you guys to provide some entertainment as well so I can feed off of that. And we just do so well together when we have active members in the chat. You guys are awesome. Rebecca Candido says, greetings from Brazil. Hi, Rebecca. Welcome in. I'm not sure if you're a member yet, but if you want to subscribe, let us know. We celebrate all things in the chat, and we will celebrate you in the chat for being the latest family member, because subscribers aren't just subscribers. They are new family members, and we do treat you that way. Let's see if I missed anybody. Aiden is here. Hi, Aiden. Movie buff. Always good to see you. Only 16 more days for Dominica. So tonight I decided we don't normally do repeat games back to back, but I thought we would do another bracket challenge because we hadn't done one in a while, and Sunshine really likes those. I asked her yesterday what she liked the most, and she said bracket challenges. So we're going to salute Sunshine today, and we are going to do another bracket challenge. So the bracket challenge that I chose was Walt Disney World ride mashup. So it's not just, we're not going to just rank or vote on one park with rides. We're going to vote on all the parks. And I picked and chose the rides from each one of those. I made this a while ago. I may have very well put every ride in. We'll have to take a look. Kimberly Park World and Samantha Lowe. What's up, everybody? So just to I know, I saw that. I hope Samantha had a really good time at Universal. And did you get Neil on the new Velocicoaster? That's what I want to know. Oh, yeah. Did she? I don't know, but I need to see pictures if she did. Yes. Tammy wants pictures of Neil on the Velocicoaster. I need to see that. Need to see that one. So if anyone is new to the bracket challenge, what we do is picture a bracket just like the NBA, not the NBA, but college basketball for March Madness. We simply take a subject. Tonight is Disney World rides. We're going to match them all up in one-on-one matchups. It's up to you guys to vote on them to decide which one deserves to beat out the other and move on to the next round. I have to decide. I'm going to let you guys decide. We're talking about Disney World rides, and it's important in the way we vote. So do we want to vote on what you like better, your favorite, or do we want to vote on just what you think is a better ride? I kind of think we should do favorites. Let me know in the chat. And I am really hungry, so I'm going to eat my salad in between opportunities, because this is what I ate today. So I tried to bring a sandwich for all of us on Saturday to Hollywood. Forgot it. Tried to take that same sandwich to work today. Forgot it. I don't think that sandwich wants to come with me. So I didn't eat lunch. I had 2 boiled eggs, a couple of veggie sticks, and a banana, and a coffee. So that's what I'm living on today. Wait a minute. Just forgot it. Just plain out forgot it. CPB 103 Gaming, welcome to the channel tonight. Kirsty says, oh, she was talking to Stephanie. I might not stay as long as I've got an appointment in the morning with my dad. That is perfectly okay, Kirsty. Simon says, Kirsty Jane, just pretend it's like college basketball. Amy says, hello, sunshine. He always ignores me. I haven't gotten a hello from him in weeks. Why is that? Why do I not say hi to Amy? Like, I see you and I know you're there. I know you're there and I appreciate you just as much. But hello, Amy. We might have to make this a tradition. Maybe it's like for years I've gone to Subway to get Tammy a sub, and she always 100% says, make sure you get me pickles on the side. Got it. I know 99 out of 100 times I've come out without pickles on the side. She's even texted me while I've been ordering, and I still don't get them. Just want to make sure that I saw the latest people coming in. Samara is here. Hi, Samara. Donna, who doesn't cook. Kennedy is here. And Amy, I'm just saving the best for last. All right, very good. I think we're all caught up. So, let me see. I don't even think you guys voted on that. Oh, CB said favorite. Ted says ketchup. Oh, Max says favorite. Disney fan says favorite. I kind of agree. I definitely agree. Let's go with favorite. So I'm going to share my screen. Let me just refresh my channel screen right here. And let's share the screen. We'll get this kicked off because we've got a lot of voting to do. Push me aside. And here we go. When you vote, the top ride will be number 1. The bottom ride will be number 2. So just vote 1 or 2. Can I have Ted count number 1s for me? And the wonderful, fantastic, spectacular Amy count the number 2s for me? Chad Turley, hello. And maybe have Donna split the chat for me. That would be awesome. I know. Look at those typos. I'm looking at it right now. I would have corrected that. I didn't even notice that. Yikes. But you know it's Flight of Passage. So Flight of Passage number 1, Mickey's PhilharMagic number 2. Everybody vote. I'll take a moment to talk about them, and then when I'm done, we can count the tally there. So, of course, Flight of Passage is just the bomb. There's nothing bad to say. You can't even critique Flight of Passage. It's a 5 out of 5 Mickeys. It's a crazy ride. It's awesome. I felt like, I don't know, it's a relaxing ride. It's adventurous. It makes you feel like you're just one with your planet, you know? It's kind of crazy what they do to you in Pandora, and that flight just tops it all off. It's soaring on steroids. It's amazing. Mickey's PhilharMagic is one of its own. I think Mickey's PhilharMagic for a show is, I suppose, just because I love it so much, but I'll downgrade it a little bit. I guess I can't give it a 5 out of 5 just because when it boils down to it, it is just a 4D movie, which we've seen before. Nothing groundbreaking, but I love it. The montage of music is awesome. I love Mickey's PhilharMagic. But I would vote Flight of Passage. So whenever you guys think we're done voting, we can get the final tally here, and we will move on to the next round for Flight of Passage or Mickey's PhilharMagic. I know that JD loves Flight of Passage. I think it's safe to say that Flight of Passage, Rise of the Resistance are rides that could easily win this whole thing, but you never know. There could be upsets. It all depends on the matchups. Kirsty Jane says, I truly don't like the whole pre-shows. I agree. Let me say this about pre-shows. So when you come to Disney on vacation, I think you appreciate the pre-shows more because you don't see them as much. But when you go as often as an annual pass holder, there are some that you just start to say, can we just get this over with? And Flight of Passage is one of those. That's a good point. Right, Tammy? We're kind of like, let's just do this. Let's just do this. Dinosaurs the same way. All awesome pre-shows, but once you've done it several times, it's like, I just want to get to the ride. Can I get to the ride? 21 ones. I think it's safe to say that Flight of Passage has defeated Mickey's PhilharMagic. So we move on just like that. Flight of Passage goes to round 2, and we're on to Seven Dwarfs Mine Train versus Toy Story Mania. DDD says, what's they said what's DDD? Joseph says that was the first ride that I hit up at Animal Kingdom. It's a good idea to do that too because it gets really busy afterwards. Either hit Flight of Passage first or last, just before park close. You'll almost walk on it most nights. JD has his vote for FOP, pocket sign. Oh, that's Simon talking. Moving on. So we're voting. Number 1, Seven Dwarfs. Number 2, Toy Story Mania. Chomp said number 1. Lots of number 1s I see in this one. Little mixture of number 2s. Hi, Teeny Fairy. Dan Wynn is in the house. I mean, again, Toy Story is amazing. Maybe I'll kind of rate them off the top of my head tonight too. Toy Story Mania. It's fun. It's a great ride. I think it's a strong 4 out of 5. Seven Dwarfs. I think Seven Dwarfs. It's one of my favorite roller coasters. I'd give it a 4.5. 4.5. So I would go forward with Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. I think it's a really smooth coaster. The theming is amazing. What makes that ride is the cave. You agree, Tammy? The cave definitely, the mine definitely makes the ride there. Donna would like Seven Dwarfs Mine Train more if it had more leg room. And I can agree with that because I cannot ride that with my old backpack. With my new backpack, I don't know if I have a better chance, but I always have to put my backpack between Jacob's legs because I just can't fit the backpack in me. And that's just another thing too. No, I think Slinky Dog has a lot of room. I comfortably rode with my backpack and merchandise on the floor the other day. Yeah. I was going to say something though. Here's a little side note. Why? Maybe I know why, but why doesn't Disney allow you to just leave bags on the platform and pick them up when you get off? Because Universal does that. Because there are just some people that can't ride with what they've got carrying around in the park. Yeah, Joseph says he can play Toy Story Mania at home. We've done that too. Wow. So let's see. Only 8 2s. Seven Dwarfs Mine Train in a landslide. As we move on, we're now looking at Kilimanjaro Safaris or Navi River Journey. Oh, okay. Okay. I got you, Amy. Ted says Ratatouille. Can't wait for Ratatouille, which we will be covering live on opening day on October 1st from Epcot. Backdrop usually slows down the boarding process, and a lot of rides exit in a different location, says Chad Turley. Beautiful explanation. Thank you for that. Simba 1. Simba 1? Simba 1 in the chat? Or Simba 2. I don't see Simba 2. Sunshine says 1. Simon says 1. Joseph says that's an easy one. It's Kilimanjaro Safari. They simply don't want to be responsible for others' merch, says Dan. All right. No more votes. And we're going to throw down the tally as we wait for the final word. Who's going to win? It looks and sounds like Kilimanjaro Safari. Excellent. Thank you so much. Let's split the chat and we'll bring up the next matchup. What do you think, Simon, from the UK division? Are we moving along just swiftly, my friend? If so, say tally ho. Who? Tammy goes, who? Tally ho. By the way, if I say Paktakan Habiyad and anybody wants to make fun of me, I can simply say I'm just speaking the Queen's English. Frozen number 1, Frozen Ever After versus Carousel of Progress. There's a great big beautiful tomorrow. Simon said tally ho. There we go, guys. Once you make up your mind, please vote rapidly. And we'll call time in a moment. Today, I am wearing, I don't know if you can see it, but I'm wearing the Muppets Magic Band that just came out. That was a no-brainer on the Magic Band.
Oh, you told the secret that we got it?
You told them anyway the other day. And I've got the shirt. It's matching. I'm matchy.
I didn't tell them about that one. I was talking about the Pizza Planet, my friend.
I don't know. You could roll tape. I think you said both.
No, I didn't, mister.
This actually could be a live action Carousel of Progress with Tammy interacting every office. There you go. It's just like that.
What?
Kirsty Jane said this could actually be like a live action Carousel of Progress where I'm talking to them and then we hear you in the background now and then.
Wow.
Like Tammy's cooking dinner right now. Are you going to clean that oven? Are you going to clean that oven when you're done?
Well, dishes just don't do themselves, my dear. That was so incorrect. I tried.
Tammy sure does. Simon says Tammy sure does get to the core of the apple. I love you guys.
Okay, Jillian doesn't like my humor. All right, honey. Nice to see you for a minute anyway.
Thanks for checking in, young Jillian.
I'm getting food. Hello.
Thanks for checking in, young Jillian.
Glad to see you so live.
Kirsty Jane says it's not going to clean itself, dear. Ovens just don't clean themselves, you know, says Kimberly.
For your white feet.
All right, let's call an end of vote. Is it Frozen Ever After or Carousel of Progress?
And that's on period. No? What do you mean no? I don't think so, girlfriend. Bye, honey.
12 ones, 15 twos. Carousel of Progress wins over Frozen Ever After. How about that? On to the next one. We've got Soarin' versus It's a Small World. I don't know. There's a lot of people that really, really love Small World. Small World is very, very significant to certain people. I love Small World. I love the song. I'm not sick of it by the time the ride ends. I love it. There's so much to see. Soarin' is Soarin'. Soarin' is amazing. It's a 5 out of 5. Amazing, amazing, amazing ride. And for me, it'd have to be Soarin'. I love taking you guys on that. When you see the music kind of swell up and it goes da da da, I'm usually like kicking my arms open and my legs. You guys can't see that, but you see the mountaintop. It gives me the chills. It's giving me the chills now. I love bringing you guys Soarin' at the end of the night at Epcot before our quiet walk through the World Showcase. And love it, love it. Nay, folk, hello. Good to see you here and voting in the chat. Want to make sure I recognize Greg Harano. Bullet Pitch, what's up? How's it going? Welcome to the channel. Once again, let us know if anyone has subscribed or is going to subscribe and does, because we want to celebrate you in the chat. We celebrate everything: likes, PayPal, super chats, new family members, which are basically our subscribers, but you become family members here. We want to celebrate you. Robert Davis says Soarin' is the greatest attraction on earth, so he is probably going to try to vote for Soarin' as long as he can. Did I call for an end of the vote? End of vote. Let's see what the tally is. And we'll get on to the next matchup. Anybody that might be new here, don't forget, this is just a little taste of Living in Diz. Living in Diz is myself, my wife, my 2 teenage children, and we go to the parks. We live stream from the parks now 2 times a week at least. We're on Disney property 2 to 3 times every single week. We live stream pretty much all afternoon and eat late into the evening. Nobody streams later than us most of the times on Saturday nights. I have one person, and she knows who I'm talking about, who may go later than us, but I taught it from her. I learned it from her. And a lot of times we're the latest streamers on Saturday night. So check us out in our park adventures. Tomorrow night, we are at Magic Kingdom for some fun. And we'll be closing out Magic Kingdom. Closes at 9, and we'll have fun doing it. We'll hit some rides. Tomorrow, I think for dinner, I'm going to try the chicken waffle sandwich from Sleepy Hollow. I've never... Huh? You get the night off from cooking. Yes, you do. She's going to take it. I'll give you the night off. You didn't put in for it early enough, but I'm going to let it slide.
Okay, we'll see about that next time that mobile order comes in.
I've already got my supplies today.
Oh, I see how you work. Okay. All right. I gotcha. I'll remember that next week.
Much love, my dear. Much love. Don't interrupt while Sarah's interrupting.
Exactly.
Next matchup is People Mover. What ride has been in the news more than the People Mover? It's People Mover. Now, this might get some recency bias. What do you guys think? Recency bias for People Mover? Kirsty Jane says, so am I correct in now thinking late to begin and late to end? That's consistent at least. Yeah. The weeknights is the best I can do. So I admire the UK division for really hanging out. That's amazing what you guys do to be able to enjoy us live. And Philip Standing is here. London is calling, and Florida is picking up the phone. Kimberly feels this is a tough one. Now, it can be easy to vote in the beginning. I think this one's going to get tougher and tougher for sure as we get closer to the championship round. People Mover is amazing. We all know what the People Mover is all about. Big Thunder Mountain, great roller coaster, lots and lots of fun, lots of twists, turns, and just fun throughout that whole thing. What do you say, Tammy? People Mover or Big Thunder? Let's call an end to the voting.
I cannot pick because I love them both. I love Big Thunder, but I love People Mover just for it to relax.
We truly deserve admiration, says Kirsty. You do. I would say People Mover is a great time burner, but I go with Big Thunder Mountain because to Disney sing along when they play Zippity Doo Dah. So I think when it comes to a tough decision like this, if you had to say Disney needs to remove one ride and you have the choice, what's it going to be? I would hate to say that I could never ride Big Thunder again. So I guess it would be the People Mover that would go. So I would vote Big Thunder. 17 ones and 9 twos. Did the recency bias push the People Mover forward because People Mover is advancing to round 2? Congratulations, People Mover. I think this is an easy one, guys. Can we all agree that Slinky Dog beats Dinosaur? Can we grandfather one in? Oh, Disney Fans 247 says not a roller coaster fan. Ooh, I'm seeing some twos. All right, we're voting. Disneyland doesn't have their People Mover anymore, says Joseph. Good point. Nayfolk says, do y'all have to travel far to get to the park? I've been once, and traffic was crazy. We're about the fastest route we can take. We're about 50 minutes, 50 from Disney. Chad Turley says the Indiana Jones version at Disneyland is even better. Stephanie has not been on either ride. Really? Stephanie, you meet us in Hollywood Studios, and we would love to go on Slinky Dog with you. All right. What's the final vote? I don't know. This could be tighter than I thought. Tammy loves Slinky Dog. Slinky Dog's the perfect coaster because I always explain it as it's about as intense as you want to get for the young children, and it's at that point for adults where if you're afraid of roller coasters, you'll still ride that. Well, I just explained it, Stephanie. If Tammy, why don't you guys do this? If you're afraid of being dizzy or rides that are too intense, just watch the streams, and if you say, wow, Tammy did that, you can do it. She's a good barometer. Joseph says, I mean, Dinoland USA was fun when it was open, but that area needs a renovation. Ooh, it was tight. Looks like Slinky Dog Dash. Oh no, Ted got another vote. Late voters, hold on. Okay, sitting tight. I'll grab a Black Oliver too. Postal votes coming in. Says Simon. $13 ones. So Slinky Dog Dash will edge out Dinosaur. Oh, 14 twos. 14 twos. Dinosaur will edge out Slinky Dog. To me, that's an upset. Wow.
Right.
Tammy said, not right. It's not right. She's like destroying the kitchen now. Dishes are flying everywhere.
They would hear that.
Oh,
That's not right.
I did it again, too. I don't know if you guys can hear me well, but the microphone was on the floor again. Hello, microphone. Welcome. There. Can you guys hear me much better? I hope you can hear me much better now. Nope, 14 twos, says Amy. Dan says Tammy's right. Yeah, we got it. How dare you vote Slinky Dog down? Yeah, Tammy says she's upset. All right. Polls close when Corey says so, says Ted. And Ted means it. If you vote after I say so, Ted will be knocking on your door. Oh, look at this. Everybody's voting already. Go for it, guys. Wait, please help the counters by voting once. Yes. I guess, are we going official here? I think we start with Kirsty Jane voting 2. So we have Expedition Everest and Spaceship Earth. Corey saw the phone phone box. Is that what you guys call it? A phone box? Phone box mug on your playback. Surprised you haven't already purchased it. Philip, I was really bad. I spent too much money at Hollywood Studios, so I put myself on pause and didn't allow myself to get that mug. Besides the fact the UK store was closed by the time we finished our fish and chips with ketchup on it. But we return. It's an all-day Epcot, afternoon and evening Epcot stream on Saturday. So we might be peeping at, we're going to go in that store. We're going to do a deep dive into the UK on Saturday. We're doing it. I mean, as much as you can, because half the stores are closed. But we'll peek our heads into what we can. Robert Davis says mugs are the exception. So let's say pencils down. Is it Everest or Spaceship Earth? Spaceship Earth, so iconic. Everest is one of my favorite roller coasters of all time. I just think there are a lot of roller coasters out there, but there aren't a lot of Spaceship Earths out there. So I would vote Spaceship Earth, but my vote doesn't count unless we tie. Or Everest. Chad says Everest could have won, but the Yeti is still broken. You bringing your own ketchup with you? I have a gallon of ketchup that Ted M sent me in the chat last week that we opened. It'd be pretty heavy to carry. So I'm just going to use Disney's ketchup. 16 twos. Spaceship Earth cleans up Everest. We're going to Disney's. Well, they're all Disney, aren't they? Hollywood's Tower of Terror versus Peter Pan's Flight. I have no idea what could win on this one. I have no idea. I said the other day, I love how the music is played in Peter Pan. Like it's muffled. It's like. For some reason, that's what they chose to do. I like it though. But for me, it's such a cool dark ride where you get to fly in the ship. Tower of Terror is just way too cool. Big Peter Pan fan, but I'm going to go with Tower of Terror on this one. Joseph says this is easy. Pencils down. No, he says pencils down. So we can't say pencils down. Pencils down. Finish up your votes here in the next few seconds, and we'll get our tally. Robert Davis says Peter Pan is my 5th favorite Disney. See, Robert Davis comes prepared. He's got the rankings down. Oh, that crazy Disney lady's in the house. What's up, Tanya? Oh. Tanya's in the house. What's up, Tanya? Everybody say hello to the crazy Disney lady. Blast the chat for that crazy Disney lady. If you love that crazy Disney lady, blast the chat with your favorite emojis. All right, let's get a final vote. Tower of Terror versus Peter Pan. 13 twos. 13 twos and 11 ones. 13 twos. Wow. That was a close one. That was a close one. All right, we're still in round one, but we're moving right along. And we have Haunted Mansion versus Journey to Imagination. Tammy goes, oh my. Haunted Mansion versus Journey to Imagination. Joseph demands a recount. That's the fun thing, Joseph. You're going to see rides get voted down based on the matchup that you can't believe. You know? Corey, you need new emojis. I know. We need to come up with some new ones, some new seasonal ones. I know we said flowers, but I guess so. And then we'll change some to like summer things. So let me get to work on that this week. Pamela B says, hey, Tammy, with the Tammy emoji. We could do some Memorial Day. Let's see if Simon clicks on the American flag, if I put it on there. Robert Davis loves Figment, but has to be number one, he says. You need some UK emojis, says JD. Now, you know. They do fine with their flags. I don't know what else I would put. Soccer ball, it's already there. But that's not a soccer ball, right? So do you call it a football? It must be a football. Hurry back. Be sure to bring your death certificate if you decide to join us, says Joseph. Ooh, Mary Poppins, says Kirsty Jane. Simon says, it's football. All right. Pencils down. Haunted Mansion or Journey into Imagination with Figment. You kick it and not throw it around. Dash football. Tori. Hello, Tori. Welcome, welcome. Happy game night. 22 ones. Haunted Mansion right now is my favorite ride in Magic Kingdom. Hands down. Figment got only 2. Haunted Mansion moves on to round 2. And we are heading to, let's see, are we done? We've got, boy, guys, whoa. Keeping it moving. We've still got about 4 or 5 matchups for round 1. Yikes. Or maybe more. Space Mountain versus the Grand Fiesta Tour. Space Mountain versus Grand Fiesta Tour. American Parks on driveway and driveway on a parkway. Hey, DDD Mom. We have a lot of matchups. I'm going to give you guys 45 seconds to vote. So Space Mountain versus Grand Fiesta Tour. Love, love, love Grand Fiesta Tour. Ah, boy. Space Mountain, so much fun. Nobody screams more than Tanya on that, and it's so much fun. to hear her scream. I scream too, but I can't match that. I can't follow that up. So, boy, Space Mountain is so iconic. Grand Fiesta Tour is so cool. I can't vote on this one. I don't know. We still don't have Panchito, Jose, and Donald animatronics back yet. I would have thought that if Disney pulled that apart, that they would have had the parts to fix it and put it back already. I would have just left them as is until the parts were readily available. So I don't know what's going on with that right now. Robert says, man, this stinks. Bad matchup. Donald is my favorite Disney character. I have to say one. I'm telling you, that is the magic of this bracket challenge. And it looks like we've got a really good one tonight to challenge you guys. Donna says, I love space, Pamela. The older I get, the less I can tolerate the roller coasters. Stephanie says, oh, I don't know. That's what it was called. Thanks, Pamela. I can't scream. It doesn't come out of me, says Dan. Dan's so scared he can't even get the sounds out of his mouth. All right, final tally. Space Mountain versus Grand Fiesta Tour. I love Grand Fiesta Tour. I don't know. That's a tough one. The why nots. What's tonight's question? Vote on what your favorite ride is based on the matchup. So basically, what's your favorite out of Space Mountain and Grand Fiesta Tour? And just vote one or two. Like this one, Space Mountain has moved ahead by several votes. And here we go with Nothing Can Stop Us Now between Mickey's Runaway Railway and the Walt Disney Railroad. Two railroads. Walt versus Mickey. Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway or Walt Disney World Railroad, which when it is running takes you around the park with several stops. Right now it's not running due to Tron construction. Dan says flip a coin. This is interesting because Mickey and Minnie's did not advance the first time we ever did this. And Mickey and Minnie's is one of my favorite. It's right now, favorite wise, it's one of my favorite rides. It's my top two favorite rides in all of Disney. Even though I've only rode virtually, but looks amazing. Number one, says Kirsty Jane. It is amazing. Yep, Donna says one, and I've never ridden it. Not voting on this one. Haven't rode Mickey and Minnie's yet, says Robert. Fair enough. But you have seen it on stream, right? Yep, we all wish Great Movie Ride was still around. I just wish they would have found a different place for Mickey and Minnie's. Yep, that's right, Joseph. Wow, the railroad hasn't been around for years, so it's Mickey and Minnie for me. Chad says, Walt loved trains. The railroad is iconic to Disney, but the new ride is so awesome. Tina just got home from her first day on the new job. She's listening in. I hope you had a great day, Tina. Miss Boss Lady. All right, end of vote, guys. Let's see who comes out on top. I personally am hoping for Mickey and Minnie's because it's one of my favorites right now. It's amazing. So amazing. What a ride. As far as the graphics for that ride, too, if you ride it long enough, you can kind of really analyze it. And I think it's clever use of paint and projections to make you feel like you're in the midst of everything. But the technology for the ride vehicle is amazing. But besides that, I think it's fairly basic technology. Oh boy, 12 ones and 12 twos. That gives me the power. And Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is going ahead.
Surprise, surprise.
Tammy says, surprise, surprise. Pirates of the Caribbean.
So you don't have that backpack on your back yet.
Tammy's like, I'm surprised you don't have the Mickey and Minnie Runaway Railway Loungefly on your back yet. The colors in that ride are so good. They are. They're so bright and beautiful. I have a question, says Stephanie. How does Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway work with no tracks? I think Rise of the Resistance runs on magnets, I believe.
I think
Tammy thinks Mickey and Minnie's is magnets as well. Some kind of magnetic energy.
it looks like me.
She loves her new store. Philip wants a recount. And remember, guys, if your favorite thing gets voted out, we want to encourage you to keep the integrity of the entire bracket to continue to vote. Please vote to the end. Welcome in all 70 of you, and make sure that you are hitting that like button and also subscribe. Be part of the family. This is not the only thing we do. We are live from the parks at least 2 times a week with our new night, Tuesday nights. Did you hear about that, Tanya? If you're still watching, Tuesday nights, Living in Diz on Disney property. Hello, Christina. In the chat. Not the Christina, right? A new Christina. Yep, Dan says magnets. Yep. JD says magnets. Both Rise, yep, are on the same system. It's a pirate's life for me, says Pamela. Same technique for Remy's ride. Yep. It's the new wave of rides. Looks like Remy's ride in France is also going to move like those vehicles. Yeah, so hopefully, Ratatouille won't have as many breakdowns. I really think they've gotten a grip on Rise as well. Doesn't seem like Rise goes down as much. So congratulations to or kudos to the Imagineers for figuring that all out. Cutting edge technology. Simon wants the redhead. So, final vote. Pirates of the Caribbean or the Land? All right, Joseph is going to go with the Land because he thinks Pirates needs a redo. The Why Nots said number 1. They say Pirates. I say Pirates. Plus, they got rid of Davy Jones on the water. They got rid of the mermaids too. I really like the mermaids on the sand. Oh, that's great, Dan. Thanks for letting me know. 4 twos. Pirates of the Caribbean goes in a landslide. And we have 3 more before we jump to round 2. Splash Mountain versus Smuggler's Run. That's a tough one. But I'm going to take Smuggler's Run. I don't know. I love Star Wars so much, but you've got an iconic ride. Forget the fact that Splash may be going away. Just vote as is. And I think, boy, Space Mountain. That's so hard. It's one of those decisions when you decide on one, you hate yourself for not choosing the other. Splash is really, really fun. It says Disney. Smuggler's Run is the greatest queue ever created. Another very, very tough one to vote on. But I'm going Smuggler's Run. Not that my vote counts. Isn't Splash being rethemed, says Chad? Yes. It's supposed to be. We'll see if Disney follows through. They haven't said that they're not going to follow through. Robert says not voting again. Haven't rode Rise yet. Paige Bieber Styles, love the name, says Splash Mountain. Christina says traumatized on Splash when I was 5 years old, so no vote for me. I'm going to abstain on this one, says Joseph. Splash is turning into princess, right? Yes, it is. All right, all votes down, all pencils down. What is the final vote? Is your favorite Splash Mountain or Smuggler's Run? Hey, Alex Edwards and Lady Di, how's it going, everyone, up there in New Hampshire? Connecticut. I stand corrected. Why did I say that? That's because Chomps is way up there. Here with the fam, everyone says hi. Hello, Alex Edwards fam, Lady Di, and maybe Dad, and rest of the family. Thanks for watching, guys. 12 number ones. 11 number twos. I know, Alex. I don't know why I said New Hampshire. Connecticut. All right. So Splash Mountain is going to edge out Smuggler's Run. Okay, here we go. Rise of the Resistance versus Festival of the Lion King. We threw in a show. Which experience is better in your opinion, or what's your favorite? Rise of the Resistance or Festival of the Lion King? Tori asked a cast member, and they don't know either. What's up, David T? Jonah Bird, welcome, welcome. Regina says Rise of the Resistance. Maple 7 says Festival of the Lion King. Festival of the Lion King. As a Star Wars fan, Rise is the most amazing 10 minutes you can experience. Chad, you are so correct. All right, let's pause the votes. And what comes out on top to move on to the second round? Rise of the Resistance or Festival of the Lion King? I've only done Rise from home on a live stream, says Disney fans. We have 14 number ones. And of course, Festival of the Lion King just opened up a few days ago. And Rise is going to move ahead. No surprise there. As great as the Lion King is. Ooh, look at this. We've got Test Track versus Rock and Roller Coaster. For me, it's Test Track. Rock and Roller Coaster is pretty great, but I would give a 5 out of 5 for Test Track, and I'd give a 4 out of 5 for Rock and Roller Coaster. The takeoff is amazing. I think it's a ride that if you hit it just wrong, for me, I get off with a headache. It just racks your neck so badly sometimes. So it's a little rough, but it's fun to listen to the Aerosmith music. Kind of think it's an ordinary coaster after the takeoff in the first couple of loops. So beyond that, nothing too crazy. So I'd give it a 4 out of 5, and I would give Test Track the nod ahead. Megan Grant, hello and welcome. She says, hi, Corey, can't stay, but I just wanted to pop in. Thank you so much for popping in. We do appreciate that, Megan. And don't forget, Megan, we are live from Magic Kingdom tomorrow night. Check notifications. Approximate start time will be about 6 o'clock p.m. It'll be just me solo because Jillian is getting her hair did. Dan says Test Track, and thanks to Corey. My first time was on your stream. Happy to help you out, Dan. 0G Test Track was better, says Dole Whip Dave. All right, let's get a final vote. Test Track versus Rockin' Roller Coaster. I should also talk about t-shirts I have for particular rides. I do have a test track t-shirt and I do have a rock and roller coaster t-shirt. I kind of have a Slinky Dog Dash one now after Saturday. I don't have a big Thunder Mountain Railroad, but I do like the goat one. I don't have a Spaceship Earth. I have a Tower of Terror. No Peter Pan. They don't make one. I have several Haunted Mansion ones. No Figment. No Space Mountain, but I almost picked one up the other day. Too many streams, not enough sleep, says Simon. See you in MK tomorrow. Sounds good, Simon. And I started early for you, friend. I'm just kidding. Good job, Simon. Thanks for toughing it out. We love you, man. Hey, Tigger. Let's see. Dill Whip says, let's see, blah, blah, blah. Chomp says New Hampshire is on your mind because you miss and love me, Corey. I do love you, Chomps. I do love you and sunshine. Who doesn't love a little bit of sunshine? That's why we moved to Florida. We love sunshine. Let's see. So what's the final vote here? Will we see Mission Space on this bracket? No, Mission Space was left off. It was left off, which I could have put in place for Festival of the Lion King now that I look. Final tally. $11 twos, 18 ones. Thank you so much, Donna. 11 twos, 18 ones. Test track moves forward. We're now about to start round 2, everyone. We'll see if we can finish this bracket by 8 o'clock. All right, the very much misspelled Flight of Passage versus Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. It's going to get more and more difficult now. Every round we go. No, he loves me more, says Sunshine. Ooh, the competition between you two. I love it. Well, Sunshine is cuter, Chomps, and I think that you will agree. So she might have the edge. Sunshine just added JD on Instagram. Space Dave is in the house. What's up, Space Dave? Flight of Passage versus Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. All right. Let's wind down the boats. Flight of Passage versus Seven Dwarfs. What would I say? Hey, Melissa. How's it going? Flight of Passage. It's got to be Flight of Passage. As great as Mine Train is, we'd have to say Flight of Passage. Anybody just popping in? Excuse me, we're playing the Bracket Challenge. We play many different games here on game night on Monday nights now, but we are playing the Bracket Challenge tonight, and all you simply do is vote on number 1 or number 2, and the question is favorite Disney World rides. What's your favorite between number 1 and number 2? And we're going to go all the way to the end till we get a champion. We move on from round to round based on your votes. 8 number 2s. And what did we get for Flight of Passage? Oh, 17 ones. Beautiful. By a landslide. All right, here we go. We're moving on. So Flight of Passage, you see, moves on to round 3. Then we have the semifinals and the finals, which all get shorter and shorter. Kilimanjaro Safari versus Carousel of Progress. There we go, guys. Vote, vote, vote. Try to make up your mind quickly. And I know some of them are tough. I don't know if me talking can help you make your decision. If you're a little bit stumped, Kirsty Jane says that's a toughie. It really is. I mean, they've done a great job with the safari. Carousel of Progress for me is way too iconic. It's easy for me. It's Carousel of Progress for me. Theodore Stites, how's it going, my friend? So good to see you. So what's on the mobile order tonight? We've got chicken breast, probably rice. Rice on the side. Both great time burners. I'm going to say Kilimanjaro. So I think one thing people don't think about for Animal Kingdom, believe it or not, is good time burners, and it's so enjoyable, is number one, they don't have a whole ton of rides. But if you want to spend more time in the park and you've got, say you're staying for the day, some good time burners is to go walk down Gorilla Falls. Check out the animals. It's a nice, peaceful walk and a lot of fun. Carousel of Progress is one of my favorites at Magic Kingdom, says Tigger. What is our final vote? Does Kilimanjaro, this is a critical one here. Why, I don't know. I'm just naming it critical. This is a critical one. Jonah says, but Carousel has air conditioning. I'm going Carousel because I just think it's so iconic. 15 ones. Carousel of Progress does not advance over Kilimanjaro Safari. We're going on to the next one of round 2. Soarin' versus the People Mover. That's an easy one for me. I cannot picture life without Soarin'. Come on, vote for the Okapis, says Stephanie. Stephanie, it's where we met. Sentimental. It's where we met. It would be weird, right? If you went to Animal Kingdom and we hung out together and we went to the Okapi spot. Jonah says, I can't pick this one. That's the magic of this bracket. You must vote. It's a tough one. Oh, Tigger says I can't get on the People Mover anymore. Why not? I know the spot too, Stephanie. The exact spot. I think Jillian was with us that day, right? And she did a good job explaining to you all about the Okapis. Test my memory on that one. Again, Soarin' is the greatest attraction. I see you, Robert Davis. Robert Davis, if he has his way, Soarin' will win. All right, votes down. Is it Soarin'? I'm nervous. Is it Soarin' or the People Mover? I want Soarin' too. Oh, they can't put your wheelchair on the escalator. That stinks. But Sunshine, Corey, lives next to Disney. I think I love him more. Yes, we could close every park down every night. And we're going to close some parks down when you come down, Chomps. For sure. 16 ones, 13 twos. People Mover is history. And I love the People Mover. And yes, I have a shirt for that one. Dinosaur versus Spaceship Earth. For me, that's easy. It's Spaceship Earth. Yeah, the why nots are like, man, these are hard. It's going to get more difficult as we go along. This might be the best bracket that I've made. Olivia says, Corey, I have good news. And I have bad news. Let's hear the bad news first. Lots of votes coming in fast and furious. If you have just popped in and you're wondering what we're doing, you can feel free to join anytime. We're simply voting on, I put up a matchup. For example, right now we're looking at Dinosaur, the ride. It's Disney World rides. And you're selecting your favorite, what would be your favorite ride out of each individual matchup. So Do you favor Dinosaur more, or do you favor Spaceship Earth? We're moving them all along in a bracket form until we get to the final matchup of the last two attractions, and we will see what we voted as a group as to what is the most favorite ride for Living in Diz for this particular night. So welcome in, and if you do subscribe, we will welcome you to the family by letting us know, and we will celebrate you in the chat. So let us know. We celebrate everything here. PayPals, Super Chats, LID Club members, milestones when we reach likes. I don't even know where we are in likes. Let's refresh. I'll take a look. 95 likes, everyone. We need to get over 100. Gotta wear a good sports bra, says Kirsty Jane. For what? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Dinosaur way too bouncy. Oh. I wouldn't know that. Tammy says, I hope not. 5 more, says JD. Get those likes up. 98 likes. I'll shut down Epcot with Corey. I want security escort. I deserve it. You have earned it. You have earned it. Hey, I was about to leave Epcot, and then I realized I left my kid halfway back in the World Showcase, so I had to go back and get her. So I actually get to go back in. 101 likes, guys. Let's see. Let's get the final count here on Dinosaur or Spaceship Earth, and let's blast the chat for 100 likes, everyone. 19 twos. Really? Oh, yes. Spaceship Earth. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Peter Pan's Flight versus Haunted Mansion. Peter Pan's Flight versus Haunted Mansion. For me, it's Haunted Mansion all the way. Own about 3 t-shirts there. Ted's phone crashed. Ted needs better equipment. Amy says, no, you don't. Remember, Tammy remembered. Let's see. I missed a comment. Oh, Olivia says, can I sing a song? Sure. Beyond Brandon says, Haunted Mansion has very nice AC. Let's check the final vote. Peter Pan's Flight or Haunted Mansion? Movie Buff says Haunted Mansion. Maple 7 says Peter Pan. Let's call out the Peter Pan voters. Dole Whip Dave. Robert Davis. JD Pridge. JD is always a contrarian. Looking to me like our winner is going to be Haunted Mansion. Love you guys. See you tomorrow in the park. All right, Philip, love you too. Remember, LID, first time, probably the first time ever, starting off our Tuesday night series, Tuesdays, right? Tuesdays in the parks. We start off with Magic Kingdom tomorrow night. Approximate start time is 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. I'm going to go to Sleepy Hollow and try the chicken waffle sandwich and ride some rides. And we just might end up making a purchase on Main Street. Melissa says, where's Jill tonight? Game nights, Jill tends to pop in and say hello. She doesn't hang out too much. But she's on the other side of that wall. Probably playing on her computer. Oh, she's on the phone, chit-chatting with friends. None of your business.
It is my business.
You'll find out. Watch the stream.
Everything's my business, mister.
Maybe you're on a need-to-know basis and you don't need to know what I'm purchasing.
I do need to know. I know how you are.
Galaxy S20, best phone on the market, says Ted. I know. I know. I love my iPhone. It's doing well for the channel, but you know, part of me feels like we should get that second phone, but I just don't want to pay for a second phone. Let's see. Let me catch up with chat here. New mug on Main Street, says Stephanie. Nope, I'll tease it. I am on the hunt for something on Main Street tomorrow. What will it be? Chicken and waffles, says Sunshine. Yes, ma'am. We're going to give that a try. I have not eaten that there. I got to eat the breakfast waffle sandwich the other day, which to me is the best snack food in all of Magic Kingdom. Dan says, I love hanging at Magic. DDV has the S20 Ultra. You might want to read the question, says Ted. What question? Oh, new mug on Main Street. No, I said no. Well, I said I don't know. We'll have to see. Tammy's funny. We came home Saturday and we were like, man, we spent way more money than we expected this week because of May the 4th and being at Hollywood. And we're like, yeah, we need to like slow down on the merch purchases in the next couple of weeks. But then she goes, unless there's something new that we need. That's what you said. Am I misquoting you?
I said unless there's
Amy,
something
you
new
are correct.
that I need.
Huh?
I said unless there's something new that I need.
Oh, she says something new that I need,
Because
meaning
you got
her.
your lightsabers and your magic bands and your cups and your t-shirts. So
Oh, Ted says I didn't read the bracket question. Well, you're voting favorite ride matchup, Space Mountain or Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. I have the purple iPhone 12 mini in my hand. It's wonderful. This is what I stream with for you guys. It's the iPhone 12 Pro Max. But I can remind you guys of what we're voting on here. Your favorite ride matchup based on what comes up on the screen. Let's get the final vote. Space Mountain versus Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. What did Tammy end up getting for Mother's Day? Let me tell you that story. So we talked about it on stream, right? I ordered her something and I think it was a scam. So I told her live on stream that, oh, by the way, you're not getting anything for Mother's Day on Mother's Day because what was supposed to come, I don't think is coming. So from that point, I said, why don't you just pick something out on Disney property, which I thought she'd find something, and she didn't make a purchase. So I woke up Sunday morning and I said, let me go to Publix, get her a nice bouquet of flowers and a nice dessert. So I did just that, and I found this heart about this big with icing on it. It had flowers. It was really pretty. And several of them said vanilla cake, and one of them said chocolate chip cookie. So I grabbed the one that was chocolate chip cookie because we don't like cake unless it's chocolate.
Yeah, everything has to be chocolate on chocolate in my world.
Yeah. So Tammy goes over after cooking a nice meal yesterday, and
she's the cake. Well, this is a cookie.
Yeah. So let me unshare the screen so I can show this.
This is the cookie.
14 ones, by the way.
I was like, this is really easy to cut for being a cookie.
There's your chocolate chip cookie, everybody.
And it's white cake. We don't eat white cake.
Theodore says with ketchup.
And it says cookie.
Heart chocolate chip cookie. I'm still looking for the chocolate chip cookie portion of that.
Yeah, me too. I want my $9 back.
I know. I told you should take it back that way and said, you know what? It was Mother's Day. We ate some. That is no chocolate chip cookie. I still think for fun you should bring it back.
Oh, of course you tell me to do that.
Yeah, of course. Stephanie says I'd eat it. Is Ted misbehaving? Yep, Tigger says that's a chocolate chip cookie for sure.
And my flour was in. I had one flour that was broken.
Oh, yeah. So Tammy's mom loved
That was her
Daisies.
favorite flour.
Favorite flower was Daisy's, and we have her Disney cup when we went to Maine. We brought it back. We bought it for her a long time ago, and it says Grandma. And Jillian was cutting the flowers.
And there was one broken out of the whole bouquet, and it was my mother's favorite flower and her favorite color. So we put it in a cup and put it near her ashes.
Yep. That was a great idea. That's awesome.
So, yeah. I don't think we're going to get $9 back for the cake, though. We still ate it.
Yeah, we ate it. It was fine. You know what? You know how I offset it? I offset it with a scoop of chocolate ice cream.
Oh, well. It is what it is.
So I failed on Mother's Day on so many levels. But don't worry. Tammy will be getting something very soon. And we'll let you guys know.
Oh, that's what you're up to tomorrow.
Fine, I'm on a mission. I might come. If it's there, I'm going to come back home with that Minnie Mouse lounge fly.
Oh, I'm sure it's there for us. I'm sure that all the parts.
Disney fan says chocolate is the best.
Chocolate is the best.
Kirsty says someone ate it. DDD says I would have taken it back. I think it's funnier to take it back as it is. Say, listen, it was Mother's Day. We needed a dessert, so we ate some anyway, but we saved some to show you that it was not chocolate chip. I will have made chocolate chip cookies for Tammy, says Disney fans. That's sweet. Tigger says I'm questioning it. Ted says I've got money on this. Money on what? DDD mom says a good gift. Simone else cleans and gets to do their favorite relaxing while she receives a massage and eats her favorite food. I would love to give her a massage. She's not a massage person. I set up the massage table for her a while back, and she's like, do it another day. I'm too busy cleaning the house or something. So, oh, you're paying my bills that day. Hey, Anthony, good to see you too. Cake always needs ice cream, says Theodore. I hope you canceled the credit card. That was a scam. I've filed a complaint. So if they do not the funny thing is, if they don't get back to us by the 17th, after I filed the complaint to address the issue, the company, then we get our money back. They tried to contact me the other day, and I still think it's a scam. And I said, I don't want to hear it. Let's just kind of try to speed up the process. Just refund me my money. So we'll see what happens. The trick was it said made in the USA, and as soon as I bought it, I got a bunch of Chinese writing. So I think it says scam all the way. All you needed to do was add chocolate syrup on the cake to make it chocolate flavor, says Amy. All this talk of dessert, I forgot I had ice cream cake in the freezer from yesterday. See, bonus, Donna. Enjoy. Tammy wants to know if it was a DQ cake or a Carvel. Stephanie says, I want a foot massage. Stephanie, we can arrange that. That's my side job. Oh, let's see. I hope everyone works out for you. Everything works out for you in the end, says Tigger. Does she like manis and petties? Nope. She's not a pampering type of girl.
Who, Mom?
Yeah, Mom.
Yeah.
I've set up for her to go to a spa or that type of setting and be pampered, and she just never goes. Disney fan always cancels the credit card. Corey, I'm watching Nick Jr. on YouTube. That's awesome, Olivia. You're multitasking.
Take me to the spa then.
Oh, Ted's gone.
Where'd he go?
I don't know. Ted's leaving. Did we get a final count on Space Mountain versus Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway?
I'm playing Minecraft. I don't know. Don't ask me. I want to get my nails done.
I like your shirt.
Huh?
I like your shirt.
You better. We have the same one.
You ran off. Everybody was saying hi to you. Jill making her first appearance. Did we get a tally? 1413 space.
Yes. Hi, everyone. Bye, everyone.
Oh, all right, guys. Ooh, suddenly we're almost done. Pirates of the Caribbean versus Splash Mountain. Pirates of the Caribbean versus Splash Mountain. And it looks like, yeah, vote on your favorite between Pirates of the Caribbean and Splash Mountain. What is your favorite? Splash is so much fun, so colorful, such fun music. But Pirates is really close to my favorite ride in Magic Kingdom. Hey, Ruby Princess G, how's it going? She says, yeah, but she's at home, not a spa. That would be a dream. You can relax. I've had her all set up to go somewhere, and she didn't do it. Tigger says Pirates because I don't like large drops. That's funny. I never think of Splash in that way, but it does have a... That would be people's concerns if they had fear of drops. I never think of that. So I would go Pirates. See if this influences y'all. That's what I think of Jonah Bird. I think of getting wet.
What do you say? I don't even know.
All right. Did we get a final? I guess I didn't call for a final vote yet. What is the final vote on Pirates versus Splash? Splash is fun, but I don't like getting wet, says Sunshine. That's why I won't go on Splash, because of the last huge drop, says Stephanie. That's a legit deep drop for people. So what a beautiful sight, though. As you're at the top, you get the skyline of Magic Kingdom, and you can see the castle so clearly. It's great. Hey, George Lett, what is up, my friend? He says Pirates. We came down Splash into a rain deluge sat in the backed up logs line. Yikes. 15 ones. Ruby says it's so fun though, guys. 15 ones. Pirates puts down Splash. Thank you so much for hanging out and voting with us, guys. We've got one more vote until we get to the semifinals. That's like 4 more votes. Oh, what am I doing? I hit the wrong button. Cancel. Rise of the Resistance versus Test Track. I did Splash as a kid, 6 or 7 years old, and that was the last time I did it, says Disney Fan. I'll do Thunder Mountain and Tower of Terror, though, says Sunshine. Big Thunder Mountain, the next door neighbor to Splash. Looks like there's a lot of ones there for Rise. You guys want to hear my pro tip secret for getting Rise every time? Now, that's not to say sometimes I'll miss it, but I've been on a really good hot streak. And here's my theory. So we all know, well, we all should know at this point, that you can try to get in the queue for Rise at 7 a.m. and you don't have to be on property for that. I literally roll out of bed and get on my phone, and that's how I get on Rise. But here's the trick. You have to have a watch or a device that has exact electronic timing, meaning my watch is connected to my phone. Make sure you're looking at actual synced world time. If you're just looking at the living room clock, the microwave, you will never get it unless you are lucky. You might as well try to win the lottery. What you need to do is watch the seconds tick up to the 7 o'clock hour. When you've got about 2 seconds, 3 seconds to go, hit that join button and you will have a lot more success. A lot more. So that's my pro tip. Don't tell everybody. It's just amongst us. Let's get a final vote. Rise of the Resistance versus Test Track. Or get near the Muppets Theater like I did. Well, if you're in the park, you're out. You're also looking for good signal. Corey, you're telling everyone now it's going to be hard to get. Well, you know, Ruby, I figured 62 people are watching. We might get 400 or 500 or 600 total. I know. Just trying to be helpful. But hopefully they won't all be trying on the same days I'm going. Pamela B says, thanks, Corey. Good tip. 15 ones. Rise wins over Test Track. All right, guys. We are now up to, what is this? Oh, round 3, then the semifinals. Round 3 has 1, 2, 3, 4 votes, everyone. The semifinals has 2, and the championship has 1. We're really close to the finals here. Is it Flight of Passage versus Kilimanjaro Safari? Flight of Passage versus Kilimanjaro Safari. That's right, Chad. The longer we go, the more difficult the decisions become in these brackets. And this is a really good one. Two votes for Okapis, says, a vote for Okapis, says Stephanie. In footy, these are called quarterfinals. That would be right? The quarterfinals. We're in the quarterfinals, everyone. 1 says Maple 7, but both are excellent. Here we go. What is the final vote? A few more votes coming in. I need to the OG ride of AK, says Joseph. All right. Votes are final. What is our final tally? 12 ones. That was tight. That was tight. Woof. All right. Well, Flight of Passage moves on. It's going to be tough. Could we have Soren versus Flight of Passage? It could happen. I don't know if it could happen in the finals. We have to do more research on that. We're going to go with Pirates versus Rise of the Resistance. Looks like, okay, here we go. Yeah. Pirates, number 1. Rise of the Resistance, number 2. Vote on your favorite of those two. 2 of your favorite Walt Disney World rides. Pirates versus Rise. Ooh, we have a tie right now on the early voting. Starting to see more 2s. DDV Mom is a cool mom, she says. Oh, happy Mother's Day, DDV Mom. I don't think I got to wish you that the other day. So I hope you had a happy Mother's Day. Looks like it's going to be an overwhelming win. All right. Finish up your voting in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Final tally for Pirates versus Rise. Oh, Stephanie says she can hear him. That boy's hyper. 8 ones, 12 twos. Rise advances, everyone. And that brings us to Haunted Mansion versus Space Mountain. Drew in the moment. What's up, Drew? Drew in the moment. Another great streaming channel. Drew's killing it out there, guys. He's doing it. If I'm correct, Drew's out there when we're not. So it's a good compliment to our channel. If you want to check him out, I think he does some weekdays. You guys can check out if you need your Disney fix during the week in the afternoon, mornings maybe. He can confirm that for me if he wants to. You can check out Drew in the moment, guys. We've got Haunted Mansion versus Space Mountain. What happened to it? Did I click off of it? Drew, we're playing our bracket challenge, much like we did yesterday. I mean, not yesterday, sorry, last game night. And we're we're matching up our favorites, Walt Disney World rides. It's the Walt Disney World ride mashup tonight. And we're picking our favorite rides based on the matchups. Oh, is it Drew's birthday? Happy birthday to Drew. Happy birthday to Drew. Happy birthday, dear Drew. Happy birthday, dear Drew. I'm usually singing happy birthday to everyone, people in the chat at Disney World, which is kind of special. But tonight we're just here from the home studio. But I feel compelled to do so. This website's slowing down on us here. Okay, we got it. Well, let's grab a final vote. You're welcome, Drew. Let's have a final vote. Haunted Mansion versus Space Mountain. $19 ones. Oh, he is a happy little boy, let me tell you. He is a happy little boy. He's hyper too. Flies from person to person constantly. You sing. Let's see, laugh out loud. You did sing it to me on mine. That's right, Dan. What was our final vote? What did I missed the vote? 19 ones. Haunted Mansion, I agree. Haunted Mansion over Space Mountain going to the semifinals. From the quarterfinals, Kirsty Jane, sorry. Our screen, yeah. This website always slows down at some point during the contest. We're almost to the end. Wait for that to unfreeze. All right, here we go. Oh, just waiting to scroll here. Ooh. Caught up with us. So our next matchup will be Is he with you right now? Hold on, guys. Just waiting for this. All right, here we go. Soren versus Spaceship Earth. Soren versus Spaceship Earth. Two classics, both in the same park. Two classics, both in the same park. What's your favorite Disney ride if you had to choose between Soren and Spaceship Earth? This is super difficult. Man, I would go Spaceship Earth, as great as Soren is. See, it's all about the matchups. And I don't know, Spaceship Earth just has so many animatronics. The ride through there is just so great. I would go Spaceship Earth. Sunshine says, no, I'm going Soren. Cygnus Hyoga says, we're going Soren. I see lots of Soren. Drew in the Moment says, Spaceship Earth. Teeny Fairy says, Spaceship Earth. Dan, Spaceship Earth. Theodore, Spaceship Earth. Kimberly says, they're both great, but I have to go with Soren. Chad says, I grew up in California, and the image of Spaceship Earth always represented WDW. Finally got to ride it a few years ago and loved every second of it. Oh, we must reload this, guys. There, it might run better now. All right, final vote, guys. Soren versus Spaceship Earth. What is going to the, is it the finals? What is going to the finals? I think it's the finals now. Oh, Robert Davis is on the edge of his seat. He's been pushing for Soren from the beginning. Soren versus Spaceship Earth. 21 ones. Soren over Spaceship Earth. 21-9. We are currently ending the semis. Thank you, Kirsty Jean. This is it. Oh, yep. And here's the semifinals now. Semifinals. Who are we sending to the finals? Is it Flight of Passage or Soren? Again, Robert Davis on the edge of his seat. We've got Soren, the traditional. Soarin', it's kind of like Soarin' version 2, right? And Flight of Passage, which is like I said earlier, Soarin' on steroids. Boy. It's gotta be Flight of Passage because it's Soarin' with extra dimensions. Flight of Passage for me, and again, it's all about the matchups, guys. It's all about the matchups. I think it's Flight of Passage. Oh, you guys can't see anything. Okay, that's okay. Well, number 1, Flight of Passage. Number 2, Soarin'. And I will work on sharing that screen with you guys. I couldn't tell. When that website crashed on me, it unshared. So number 1, Flight of Passage. Number 2, Soarin'. Flight of Passage versus Soarin'. Flight of Passage versus Soarin'. Wembley in the final, says Kirsty Jane. Are you on mute intentionally? Yes, I was. Got to yell at my wife now and then. Just kidding. Stephanie asked if I was on mute on purpose. I said, yes, I was. I'm going to go with Soarin', not only because I think it is the best ride on the planet, but I have rode it a lot more than Flight of Passage. Soarin' all the way, says Robert. Robert is pulling. Let's get a final vote on Flight of Passage or Soarin'. Pandora versus Across the World. I would say number 2, says Joseph. Oh, Maddie B says he loves this. We love you, Maddie B. 13 ones. Flight of Passage. Well, you fought a good fight, Robert. Soarin' made it this far. Hey, everyone, didn't get my notifications. Darn YouTube, says Chippendale. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Chippendale. Let's move to Haunted Mansion versus Rise of the Resistance. Which one is going to the finals? Tammy, could you live without Haunted Mansion for the rest of your life if it meant Rise had to go away? Chad says, sorry, Robert, but great effort. Kirsty Jane says, I'm off now. Thanks for the fun. Kirsty, you can't leave. You can't leave. I'm demanding you stay till no. Why are you leaving? You have 2 more votes. You must see the champion. I know it's late for you. You can't go that long and not see what wins. Votes are coming in. We'll tally them up in a moment. Haunted number 1, Rise number 2. Rise is amazing, but I love Haunted. I know, Kimberly, it's a tough one. Kirsty says, well, there you go. Did I stake my claim? Did I put my foot down, Kirsty? Sometimes as the father of this channel, I have to put my foot down with you kids. Philip Trapani says, number 1, Haunted Mansion. There's always room for 1,000. Any volunteers? Only been on Haunted in person. Hardest pick of the night, says Chad. I love them both. Kirsty says you were harsh. Don't get on my bad side. I don't have a bad side. That's my problem. I don't have one. All right, let's round up the votes. Haunted Mansion versus Rise. Rise will get a retheming eventually, but Haunted is eternal. I don't know. That'd be hard to revamp that. 16 ones. Ooh, and only 8 twos. Haunted Mansion beats out Rise. Wow. I think that's awesome because that was such a strong favorite and it didn't make it. Here is the finals, guys, and then Kirsty Jane can hit the pillow. Flight of Passage versus Haunted Mansion. Flight of Passage versus Haunted Mansion. Ooh, boy. Haunted Mansion is a classic, man. I'm going Haunted. I know how great Flight is, but Haunted is my favorite. Oh, gosh. Flight of Passage is my favorite ride in Pandora or in Animal Kingdom. And Haunt is my favorite ride right now in MK. But I'm going to go Haunted. It's such a classic, such a favorite. The votes are rolling, guys. Keep them rolling. We'll wrap it up in about 30 seconds or so. And we're going to find out who the champion is. New versus classic. Tough choice, says Robert. Cygnus Hyoga says Haunted Mansion. Sean Brody says Haunted Mansion. Dan says Haunted Mansion. Donna, Haunted Mansion. Pamela agrees with Corey. Theodore Stite says Haunted Mansion. DDV says Flight. Stephanie says Flight. Kirsty Jane, Flight. Park World says Flight. Pamela, Flight. Kimberly Park World says Flight. George Lett says Flight. Ooh, boy. Maple says Flight. Dylan says Haunted. Robert says Flight. All right, guys. Time to wrap up the votes. Disney fan says, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go finish dinner and then chill out on the couch. Oh, no. I got to play a new VR game. That's going to scare me out of my pants. The final vote. Who is the champion? I have to admit, when I get off Flight of Passage, I really want to do it again, says Robert. What is the final vote? Who is the champion? 9 ones and 19 twos. Haunted Mansion is the winner. Congratulations to Haunted Mansion and all the Haunted Mansion fans and lovers. You are the champion of the Walt Disney World Rides Mashup Challenge on Living in Diz. Whoop, whoop. Haunted Mansion is the winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner for me. In just a moment. Great job, guys. Thank you for voting to the end. We do appreciate it. Thank you so much for everyone watching. Robert Davis says, I'm really not surprised, to be quite honest with you. It's amazing. Haunted Mansion wins. You never know when we start out this challenge. You never know. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, guys, on our new game night, Monday nights. I think this worked out well. Look for us again on Monday night next week for game night. Also, tomorrow we are not doing game nights on Tuesdays anymore because we are live from Disney parks whenever we can get a park pass. And tomorrow we happen to have Magic Kingdom. We are live from approximately 6 to 9 p.m. Check your notifications for actual start time. And we're going to have some fun. We're going to ride some rides. We're going to go try the chicken and waffle sandwich at Sleepy Hollow. And we'll see what we can get on. Maybe we'll get on some Haunted Mansion. And we'll remember to say it was the #1 ride tonight for our favorite ride. Thank you so much to our mods. Thank you so much to everyone in the chat. I love you guys for hanging out with us and playing the games. I see everybody saying it was a fun night, fun game, great game. Next week, who knows what we'll play? Will it be trivia? Will it be Mad Libs? Will it be categories? You never know. Great game, everyone. See you next time, says Chad. Jania says, thank you for a fun game night. You're welcome, guys. Teeny Fairy says, can't wait. Will I find the Loungefly, the Minnie Mouse Loungefly, to complete Tammy's Mother's Day weekend, whatever you want to call it. Time to watch Star Wars, says Disney fan. We want to say good night to Kirsty Jane and put her to bed. Lisa Boulay says, first game night, so much fun. Thank you so much for joining us. And definitely join us tomorrow night as we're live at Magic Kingdom. Fresh breath and sleep, says Kirsty Jane. We love you, Kirsty Jane, for all your participation and hope to see you soon. I'm sure we will. Good night, everyone. I see you in the chat. Good night to, let me do a little roll call here. Good night to Amy, Pamela V, DDV, Donna, who doesn't cook Kennedy. Thank you to all of our mods. You guys are invaluable to us, if I said that right. Phyllis Williams, Disney fan, Maple 7, Chad Turley, Jania, Teeny Fairy, Kimberly Parkworld, and the Parkworld, Sarah Binkowitz, Sunshine. We did it for you tonight. Let's see who else. Dylan Hames, Jonah Bird, George Lett, Melissa Walhart. So good to see you. Kristen Marconi, Lisa Boulay, Robert Davis, you came close, my friend. You came close. Stephanie Keel, Okapi, Beyond Brandon, Chippendale, Aiden, DDV Mom. Let me say that again. DDV Mom, Tigger. Did I say bye to Aiden? Good night, Aiden. Elaine as well. The Why Nots. And good night, guys. For LID, for the LID family, for Jacob, Jillian, Tammy, and me, Corey, we are Living in Diz, and we will tomorrow night see you in the parks. Good night, everyone.